The Heaven album was my very first project as a songwriter, as an aspiring songwriter, and after several rejections from major label companies at the time, I found a company in Boston that was able to record me, and this is what I look like. This is the early 70s, and this miraculously made its way to Elvis. Did receive a copy, and it's stashed in his archives still somewhere in the sacred halls of Memphis and Graceland. And I had received a letter that he had received it with his signature, and I know to date I don't have it because just like a lot of other people, songwriters, fans, and friends, which also I felt that I go in that category, didn't think that he would pass from us so soon. So I didn't think that was anything to have kept, and it probably got lost in, moving over the years and stuff. But I relished the memories, of course, and my dream then was that he would have recorded one of my songs, and I came really close to it, I think. But I've continued to have these opportunities to write songs about Elvis since. I have my current projects, including my Queen of Kings, that includes my original Elvis here, that it was inspired when I sat at the arcade restaurant in Memphis, and somehow the rain just rained on the window on one side, and I knew that that was something for me, and the lyrics from Elvis here. I'm reading something here as a young artist, and I'm looking back, and it says something about me making musical statements in a powerful and revealing way, and something about my musical style. Sensual, distinctive, and result in a combination that is truly magnificent. I think that's true for me as an artist even today. I think that was kind of the early development, but I didn't foresee that as a young artist. At first I thought this might be the only thing I've ever written, and I never dreamed that I would have several. I've had like 15 albums over the years out of my own effort and on my own record label. That's something I never thought could happen if I had my own record label, Parravano Records. So this was the early stages of my artist development. And I did it on my own. I was self-taught, but I had some formal education, but there was no one to say, this is the way you should do it. And I never wanted that. And I'm glad because there's a lot of independent artists today, too, that have done it the same way, so they can be their own artists and not, Maybe that's what encouraged me, too, because with Elvis, had to do what they wanted him to do, but at first. At first, he did what he wanted to do with Sun Studios. But then when the major label picked him up, it changed his whole world, I didn't want that to happen to me, so I don't think it's going to happen now. If it does, I'll be surprised if somebody like Sony or what's his name there that's got the SYSO TV. He was just in town recently for the X Factor. Simon.
Simon Cowell, yep. Oh, wow, that'd be cool if he called you up.
That only if somebody like Simon Cowell maybe an offer with his label, I might.
That'd be great.
Well, I don't know. They would have, again, the majors would have to change me. They would probably make all dance music out of this.
Yep, they'd make a remix. I could see that as a remix, yeah.
And again, we're going back to the theme, with the album was inspired, again, red, white, and blue, and I was thinking about patriotic, and it's always that theme. That same year, I think Don McLean came out with American Pie and had the red, white, and I didn't even know who he was.
Yeah.
So I think there was a whole emergence of new artists fresh coming up, and I did have one offer from a subsidy label. So they didn't have indies, they were subsidies. Sunshine Records, that was in New York. It was subsidy of Columbia. And there was one agent that I met at college, a couple of years later, that wanted me to bring me out there to go on the label, and I said no. He says, what? Don't you want this? And I said, no, because I feel they're going to change that.
Oh, wow. No, it's good to have you.
And I look back and I say to myself, what? Why did I do that? I did it for the same reason I'm still doing that today. I did have one offer. And Joan Baez's sister or cousin, Mimi Farina, was on that label, so it was a...
Yeah,
it was
legitimate.
a good label to be on.
Oh, I love John Baez.
And it was so cool that time, like Spanky and I Gang music and
Yep.
all that cool stuff. I guess I would have been on that label, and they would have probably made me grow my hair again, because I did have long hair, but I cut it.
Oh, okay.
That would have been awesome to have been on that label, I think of it.
Oh. You don't have any regrets, do you, though?
16, what was there was another group, the 1910 Fruit Gum Company in Brooklyn Bridge. There were all those little Vanity Fair. That was kind of that era. I probably would have been on that label.
Oh, that would have been cool.
Kind of. And Lovin' Spoonful.
Wow.
But
That was meant to be.